Welcome, boys and girls, down my rabbit hole page. Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm playing Dark. Welcome to my page. My page is my common sense. I try to keep it down under nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. Very fucking important. And if it's not important, it's not important. If it's not important, of course it is important. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who like to drink, people who like smoke, people who like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who like tattoos, people that. That's like 80% of you. Okay. Listener's discretion is advised. This video also goes out to the very eccentric shapeshifters, alien beings, people who are basically human and, not human, but in human form, okay? There's all sorts of species out there rather than just humans. You know who I am. You can see it in my eyes, okay? Look into my eyes, okay? Yeah, I'm in this human body for just temporary. This is a very, fleeting world, okay? But let's get on with the subject now. Did I get most of you off of here? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not your Peter Pan. The first 2 minutes, okay? But sometimes it's not 2 minutes. Sometimes I just start right off. So people can get me misconstrued on purpose. So they can gravitate towards me in a psychological way. I use dark psychology. It's a method to my madness, okay? Check my credentials. Check my description if you want to know more. Now, this video is going to be assisting women, okay? So listen up, women, okay? From all of the females I've talked to in the past, as being a fetish gigolo of all of the hundreds, even internationally, and I make my own videos, I do not play around. I am the real McCoy. I live in peace. I have OCD with dirty things, okay? There's a lot of things about me you just don't know. Okay. This video is going to be turning into what types of men to avoid. I'm not going to go and make a list because I'm just going off the top of my head what to watch out for if you're a female. If there's different types of women out there, I understand this, okay? But I'm just going to talk in general, overall. So let's say you're walking down the street. Okay. Now, I know most of you haven't had a father figure as well. So I'm going to be your father figure here to teach you, just like I'll teach my daughters. I do have daughters, and anybody who just feels sorry for my daughters or anything else, screw you and give me a tea bag immediately, okay? But anyway, you don't know me, so ask questions when you want to be intelligent, okay? So let's say you're walking down the street as a woman, okay? You go down the street, and I don't know how you was raised. Like I said before, I'm just gonna go off the top of my head on what type of guys to avoid. A guy comes up to you, because guys usually approach women, okay? We already know this. Men get more rejections than women do, okay? So a man comes up to you. Now, you judge this man accordingly. Now, looks do matter to a certain degree, okay? Because I told my sister when I was younger, I said, don't you think there's a pattern which you should be looking for, okay? So if a guy, the first thing you see is that he looks like a thug. Now, I hope you girls know what a thug looks like. Pants sagging out, okay, booty hanging out because they don't know what that means and shit like that. I'm like, you better not even speak to that motherfucker, okay? You just might as well say, bling bling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Does he come up to me like, hey baby, what's going on? I'm like, that's the first guy to avoid. First contact with your eyes. Use your eyes. Then use your nose. Then use your ears, okay? Now, like I said before, I don't know how you were raised. You may like those type of guys, but that's the first thing. First things come. If you're intelligent, you're going to reject someone who is not intelligent. That's the first thing. Looks matter. Okay, now he could wear casual wear, but he better not look like no thug. Okay, scarf on his head, do-rag, sunglasses is a form of a thuggish arrogance psychology. Okay, I'm not going to get too detailed about it because I went to school for psychology. Okay, all right. And after that point, let's say he was wearing casual wear. Okay, he was wearing a suit and a tie. Okay, some shit like that, or business attire. The next thing you should be looking out for is what you hear. If he's wearing a casual wear and he's got a suit and tie, what you should hear is his charm. Okay, his charm is that it's not a bad thing, but it's how long and how much he presses you for a number. Because 9 times out of 10, alphas don't waste time, babies. Alphas don't waste time trying to impress you. You got to be careful with this. This is a very potent thing. Psychologically speaking, if a man comes up to you wearing casual wear, a suit and tie, telling you what you should be doing, that's the one you should be focusing on. And he don't try to, if you said no, just as a test, because you're going to say no, because you just don't like how tall he is, because I don't know how you were raised, okay? So he going up to you and saying, you don't like how tall, but you like his gang, because he already made you smile already. Alphas know how to make you smile. They know basic women's psychology, okay? But then there's those beta alphas you got to watch out for. So listen to what they say. Hey, baby, what's going on? Hey, baby. You could say to him and say, what do you mean, hey, baby, okay? I'm just trying to impress you, okay? Now, if he changes his tone, okay, and then he says something else, he's a thinker, okay? He's really interested in you. And then you say, I'm not really interested. And says, okay. And he walks away. If he walks away without pursuing you too much, he's more on the right path. He just don't know any better. A lot of guys didn't have father figures either, so you got to take it in the grain of salt and talk to him more, okay? So you got to be careful. Depending on what you're hearing, an alpha usually lays things out. Now, this is going to go into number 3, okay? When you hear, okay, first, we're going to do a refresh here. I'm just going down the list here. I'm going to make it a little longer. It's just appearance, okay? Any thug looking like type motherfuckers, beware. Tattoos on their neck, watch that shit, okay? Smoking cigarettes. These are outer viewing of a male, okay? All right? I'm trying to help you here. Do you smoke cigarettes? Now, like I said before, if you was raised by smoking cigarettes, you might not see nothing wrong with him smoking cigarettes. To me, it's a health thing, okay? So those things that you do not like from the outside appearance, okay, reject that, okay? Because I'm trying to tell you, there's many different types of females, and lots of people haven't had father figures in their life. Okay, so the third thing is that after you let him go past second base, okay, he third base, okay, he basically talks to you. You have a conversation with this guy, and he's not an alpha. He's a beta alpha. Now, if you like, a lot of women like beta alphas. Because beta alphas, in my terminology of how I was raised in the 80s by the pimps, yeah, you don't want to listen to other people all the time when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to beta alphas. Beta alphas don't talk about family values and what you should be doing. Okay, this is where are we going to take this relationship? Okay, they don't talk like that. Beta alphas don't talk like that, doll. I'm sorry. A lot of you women out there, when you see a guy and he's usually talking sexual. He's trying to take you out so he can get some booty and some draws. Beta alphas do shit like that. All right, remember that. He's talking about draws. When am I going to come over? He's not talking about babies. He's not talking about marriage. Now, I'm telling you, marriage is really not important to nobody these days, especially for a man. Now, for you women, okay, you should even try to play that game. This stay out of the marriage game, because that could get messy, and you cannot be a good person deep down inside. Third thing, okay, like I said, where is he going with this? If he's up front, then he's alpha. If he's not up front, then he's not alpha. It's not hard. If he doesn't talk about a family, goals for you, purpose for you, whatever, he's a beta alpha. If he's not telling you all the cards up in the front, beta alpha, okay? All right, we got that, okay? There's a lot of beta alphas. I was a beta alpha, okay? I used to be a fetish gigolo, okay? All right. You want to see my porn? You want to see my videos? All right. We don't got to discuss that no more. The next one, what else is there about what types of men to avoid? The man child, okay? The man child is something that goes, after you get past third base, which I'm pretty sure you should have everything down packed. You don't even need those 3. Appearances, his approach on how he talks to you. You got to pick up psychology games, because there's nothing complex about a man. Either the man wants some booty or he wants something with you, okay? And the third one, he explains it to you at the table. Maybe offers to take you something to eat. He's a beta alpha, but the alpha males don't waste time on you, okay? They have an application process like myself. I've turned from a beta to a beta alpha to an alpha. And I already made a video about what an alpha is. I give application process. My standards are fucking up there because I'm right here, okay, right? I don't have time for you unless you could listen to me and you're subservient enough or you're a virgin. That's me. But I'm just trying to be simple with y'all women, okay? Now, the next type I got to watch out for, as I have dated so many women, and as their so-called concubine, okay, you can say not a concubine. I'm not a prostitute at all, but I get paid for their services. I've saw countless guys who basically are just fake, okay? This fake fucks, okay, and you can tell if he's a fake fuck because he'll lie and you'll catch him in the motherfucking lie. Now I know y'all guys, yeah, I caught that, yeah. That motherfucker will be catching. You can make up stories and make up lies and to catch his ass in the lie. Don't waste your time. If he's an alpha, he's not usually gonna lie. You can't read an alpha because he's already up front, okay? But a beta alpha is the ones who's fake fuck. They're fucking fake. And I encounter them all of the time. Down the street, they're whoremongers. They love pussy, man. The more attractive a male is, the more you gotta watch out for that shit. You have a right to just grab his phone if he really likes you. Now, if he gets like ultimately, okay, fucking defensive, because me, I don't have nothing to hide on my phone. I already told you I talk to women already. Hey, we will talk and have a discussion. We'll have menage a trois, me and you, okay, whatever, polygyny and whatever. I'm telling you, I got women on my phone. I told my wife from Ethiopia, who was a virgin, I lost my virginity when I was 31. So these is extra stuff that was going on a tangent here, you know. But I digress here. But usually when a man is defensive about his phone, he's a bitch. You know, that's a beta alpha. I'm like, you can take care. Look, I've talked to women. I'm the real McCoy. I told you this. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? A man don't want you touching his phone. I'm like, so many women I keep trying to tell them and teach them, okay, and show them, okay, you know, where's this motherfucker at? All right? Because if I had daughters, he would never be able to get in my daughter's pants at all, okay? So, other than that, I think that's enough you need to know. If you want more information and more advice, you know how to come to my page. You know where to find me at down below. Just a little recently, I got blocked off of Facebook for 7 days for saying most Ethiopians are ignorant, which I do know most Ethiopians, okay, because I lived out there. Lots of people were ignorant, okay, but other than that, I got banned for that shit, and I didn't even offend them. I just said, this is my opinion of it, and it's, you know how Facebook is, you know, but I've been banned on Facebook for many years, and I'm still up there and shit. But other than that, I think that's good advice. If you just take those 5 things I said, looks, how he come off at you, okay, how did he explain how he lay out things for you, his fucking phone. I explained a whole lot of list of things in this video, guys. Yeah, girls can do this. I know it's mainly the girls watching this video, okay? But I'm on both sides. I may sound like a chauvinist. I may sound like I'm more on the male side, but most men are they're most likely to be virgins and victims. This is true. This is a fact. So you women have to start getting more educated, okay, on what's going on in the world, because a lot of women don't understand that men are the ones, mainly Milanos the crackers, who's killing themselves, you know, overall and anyway, okay, but you don't care, okay, you don't care about research, okay, you know guys got more hobbies than you do. If you want to improve on your fucking self, you come to someone who's a therapist like myself, or someone who has experience, who actually have videos and shit, okay, who actually went out to different places in different countries and talked to hundreds of people. But of course, YouTube got me on the low algorithm. It's okay. I make good content. Trust me, interesting content. I know I watch myself all of the time. But I'm not a narcissist, though. I just want to make sure my videos are okay. If my video is terrible, I just take it down. But this is all unscripted, okay? And you can see it in my face, in my mouth. I walk the walk and talk the walk. I'm not a lot like a lot of guys on the YouTube who basically flaunt themselves. I'm a crazy motherfucker, okay? I'm just eccentric as fuck. I do not do what they do. I can tell a motherfucker a mile away who that person is. But I live in isolation to be as perfect as I can be, okay? Because my wife want to play little games. Now she paying me for my services now. Yeah, I'm the mastermind, okay? I can have you spinning on your fucking head if I want. You don't want to fuck with me. So other than that, I don't know about those other guys. But I recommend y'all women stop listening to guys who you think is most likely a fucking alpha, okay? And then you haven't experienced all the guys on the YouTube, or, you know, it's just, you're too ordinary, okay? I'm not ordinary. You can see that, okay? Other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. And y'all have a good day, and understand those guys, those type of guys to avoid. And just listen to a lot of guys who's trying to help you. If you're a female and you already got kids and you already busted open and you already let your hair down, you shouldn't even be looking in the market anyway. So I ain't trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be honest. There are some simpy beta alphas and alphas out there who will want you, and the market is still fresh for you women, regardless of what anybody says or some a pickup artist guru. Okay, you always are available. Okay, pussy is top of the line and shit, right? But if you don't know how to use the pussy or the pussy stinks or some shit, then I'm just giving me some advice. I'm just real straightforward with you. Okay, you got to keep it clean. Okay, you got to do different things that guys like. Now, if you like your booty to be eaten and shit, like the groceries and some shit, you can find a beta alpha somewhere. And they're out there. You're just gonna have to sell yourself. I'm out of here, you guys. This is Morpheus Knowledge, Emerald Pill Tablet Man, Sexologist, and your friendly neighborhood. I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Peace.